Hello, welcome to High Ground Gaming. This is Eric, my co-host Brody, back for another game tonight as the Red Sox face the California Angels in Game 2 of the series. Red Sox trying to stop a 2-game skid here, which they lost the last game of the series to the Mariners, and the first game in disappointing fashion to the California Angels as the bullpen was unable to hold the lead going into the ninth. So we'll see if we can right the ship now and the Red Sox back on the winning track. With the loss, the Red Sox fall to 1 game behind their pace at 39-20. So this is game 60 of the season. Yes, we made it to game 60. It's going to be a game from June 13th of 1978, so we're almost in the middle of June here. So alright, so without further ado, let's get this game underway.
Welcome to the stadium for today's ball game.
Play ball. So the Red Sox will send Jim Wright to the mound. He's got a record of 4-2 in the season with an ERA of 4.40. 43 innings pitched, 56 hits allowed, 11 walks, 22 strikeouts, and surrendered 4 home runs. So he'll be facing off against Chris Knapp for the California Angels. So the California lineup is as follows in Game 2 of the series here. Ken Landry, the right fielder, bats first. Bobby Grich is your second baseman, batting second. Lyman Bostock, the center fielder, bats third. Batting cleanup, left fielder Joe Rudy. Ron Fairley, the first baseman, bats fifth. The hot-hitting Ron Jackson, who had the game-winning RBI in the last game, bats sixth and plays third. The DH today, Tony Solita, came on the pinch hit in yesterday's game. The DH bats seventh. Dave Chalk, the shortstop, will bat 8th, and Ryan Downing, the catcher, will bat 9th. So Wright takes the mound, looks in for the sign from Fisk. Here's the windup in the pitch. It's going to be off the 2-column of Landreau. And he'll line out to Remy, who's back at second after a couple of days off, for out number 1. So that'll bring up Bobby Grich, the second baseman, hitting .220 with 2 homers and 24 runs batted in. And he'll lace a single up the middle, so the Angels have their first hit and first base runner. 1 out in the third. So that'll bring up Lyman Bostock, hitting .315 on the season with 5 homers and 29 runs batted in. And he'll pop one up to first base. Scott is under it, makes the catch. So out of the Red Sox regulars, this is their best defense, even with Hobson at third, but it's their best defense. As Hobson is the regular starter at third. So Joe Rudy up now with 2 outs and 1 on. Rudy is hitting .305 with 5 homers and 15 runs batted in. And he's going to get a good pitch to hit here. And he's going to lace one to left. This one could go, and it will. Be a home run for Joe Rudy. So a 2-run homer will put the Angels out to an early 2-0 lead off of Wright. So it'll be a Ron Fairley, .252 with 4 homers and 18 runs batted in. And not a good start for the Red Sox and Wright. Lynch should make the catch here to end the inning. will. So after one half, it's California 2 and Boston coming up. So Chris Knapp on the hill. 4-7 record on the season, was 14-8 in the actual season. 5.92 ERA, so he's been scuffling a little bit so far. 79 innings pitched, 89 hits allowed, 36 walks, 35 strikeouts, 53 strikeouts, and 7 homers. Let's just see how I want to see how he fared against the Red Sox his last time up. I'm not sure where he played the Red Sox here, but I think it was on. This is a game from the 13th, so I think it was this one right here. I think, yeah, Red Sox roughed him up pretty well, I think. That's, yeah, so the Red Sox roughed him up pretty well. Seven runs in 6 innings, so let's see how he does here. Hopefully the Red Sox can get to him again. So Rick Burleson up now, to lead it off for the Red Sox. He'll be batting first and playing short. Jerry Remy is back in the lineup after a couple days off. Second baseman bats second. Jim Wright, the DH, bats third. Kai Yastrzemski is the cleanup hitter. Playing left field. Carlin Fisk behind the plate batting fifth. Fred Lynn back in the sixth spot. Playing center field. George Scott, the first baseman, bats seventh. Dwight Evans is your right fielder batting eighth. And Butch Hobson, the third baseman, bats ninth. So Rick Burleson comes in hitting .278 with a homer and 22 runs batted in. And this will be off the 3 column of Burleson, which will be a fly out to center as Bostock will make the catch for out number 1. So 1 down in the Red Sox first. So that'll bring up Jerry Remy as the Red Sox are 7-3 in their last 10 games. So Remy comes into the game hitting .294 with a homer and 19 runs batted in. And he comes off with a base hit to right. So 1 out, and I think we're going to try to have him steal. Downey's a +2 arm, so we're going to see if he can get into scoring position here. See if he can get the lead. 1-19, safe chance. And Remy's going to be running. Are you kidding me? Oh, Remy just beats it in. 1-19 would have been safe, and he needed all of that as he just barely gets in there. So runner in scoring position now for Jim Rice. Hitting .333 with 22 homers and 57 runs batted in. RBI opportunity here. Oh, and he'll line out to Jackson with throw over to... Doubles off Remy. Wow. So a lineout and a double play as Remy gets doubled up. So that will end the Red Sox threat in the first. So Ron Jackson up now. He'll lead it off for the Angels here in the second inning, up 2-0. Ron Jackson comes in hitting a whopping .382 with 4 homers and 23 runs batted in. And he continues his high hitting as he'll lace a single up the middle. So Jackson's having a wonderful season so far. Brings up Tony Solita, hitting .244 with 4 runs batted in. Getting a start today at DH. And he'll strike out looking as Wright gets him for out number 1. First strikeout of the day for Wright. Look at some scores here. Seattle on top of Baltimore 2-0. Milwaukee and Detroit are scoreless. The Yankees are ahead of Oakland 5-0. Minnesota and Toronto tied at 1. White Sox ahead of Cleveland 2-0. Kansas City leads Texas 1-0. So Dave Chalk up now with 1 out and 1 on. And he'll find the single. He'll lace a single to right. And we are going to throw for that lead runner. 1-60% chance there. And Jackson is out trying to go to third. Chalk moves up to second, but the Red Sox do get the lead runner. So 2 outs now with Chalk at second for the number 9 hitter Downing, hitting .230 on the season with 2 homers and 21 runs batted in. And he'll ground one out to Burleson, so he should make the play here to retire the side. Wilson up with it, over to Scott, and that'll end the inning. So the Angels do not score in the second. Score remains 2-0 California. So Yastrzemski, Fisk, and Lynn up for this Red Sox here in the second. And Yastrzemski draws a leadoff walk. So leadoff runner on for the Red Sox. Brings up Fisk, who's been hot as of late. Hitting .320 with 9 homers and 37 runs batted in. But he takes a big cut and misses it for out number 1. So it brings up Fred Lynn, .288 hitter with 15 homers and 46 runs batted in. And he will fly out to Bostock in center. It's going to be a range check. And he gets in front of it. And he'll make the play for out number 2. Two outs and see how Yastrzemski get to second. Must have tagged up there. Anyway, Yastrzemski in scoring position now for George Scott. And he'll line it back to chalk as he hits a soft line drive for out number 3. So the Red Sox do not score. It remains California 2 and Boston nothing after 2 full. Up top of the order, Landro will lead it off. Lined out his first time up. And this time he'll pop up to Remy, who has a beat on it, and makes the catch for out number 1. So Bobby Grich singled his first time up. And he'll get Wright will get him swinging this time for out number 2. Brings up Bostock, popped out his first time up. And he will fly it out to center. Towering fly ball. Link sprints over and makes the catch for out number 3. So after 2.5, it's the Angels 2 and the Red Sox nothing. So Evans up now, 266 on the season with 9 homers and 28 runs batted in. Had an RBI triple in the last game. And Evans strikes out this time. 1 down. With Hobson up now. 292 with 7 homers and 28 runs batted in. And he'll ground out to Grich. Score that at 4-3 for out number 2. So 2 down now for the Rooster. Rick Burleson flied out his first time up. And he strikes out looking. So the Red Sox go in order in the 3rd. And after 3 full, it's California 2 and Boston nothing. So Rudy, Fairley, and Jackson up against Wright here in the 4th. And Rudy's going to get a hold of one here. This one's going a long way, and he's going to have his second home run off of Wright. And it's now a 3-0 California lead as Rudy has knocked in all 3 runs. 2-run homer in the 1st, and a solo shot here in the 4th. So it brings up Ron Fairley. He flied out his first time up. And he'll ace a single up the middle. 6 hits now for the Angels. So Ron Jackson singled his first time up. And he'll line up to Hobson for out number 1. So Tony Salita struck out his first time up. And he'll draw a walk. So I'll put runners on first and second with 1 down for Dave Chalk, who had a single his first time up. And it's going to be a range play for Fisk. And it's going to be a wild pitch actually. So that will move the runners up to second and third. With just one down now. So next pitch to Chalk. It'll be a fly ball to right. Evans is under it. Let's see if it's deep enough to get him in. No, as they don't want to test Evans' arm, as they want to hold fairly at third, as he's only an 8 base runner. So 2 down now for Downing. Red Sox looking to get out of this inning. Oh, and they find the double spot here. Is this going to split Yastrzemski and Lynn? Fairley's going to score. Salita's going to score. And Downey is going to have himself a 2-run double as California has broken it wide open now, 5-0. Well, not wide open, but wider. So to bring up Ken Landreau. Maybe a range play for Evans. He should make the play. And he does. But California puts up a 3 spot, and after 3.5, will lead it 5-0. The Red Sox got some work to do here. So Remy will lead it off, singled his first time up. Chris Knapp looking much better than he did in the first outing when he surrendered 7 runs to the Red Sox. And it's going to be a ground ball back to the pitcher. He throws over to Fairley for out number 1. Jim Wright lined out into a double play his first time up. And this time he'll ground out to Chalk. 6-3 on the putout. Get 2 quick outs in the Boston 4th. So they've got Kyle Yastrzemski walked his first time up. And he'll ground it back to Knapp, who's a 3 range. Does commit a lot of errors here, so we'll see if the range play worked and see if he commits an error. And he does not. He makes the play over to Fairley. And the Red Sox will go in order in the 4th. So not much going on for the Red Sox as they manage just 1 hit off now. So Jim Wright's back out here in the 5th. He'll face Grich, Bostock, and Rudy. Grich is 1 for 2 on the day. And this time he lines out to Burleson for the first out. Bostock up now. He's 0 for 2. And he'll line out to Remy for out number 2. So 2 outs and nobody on for the dangerous Joe Rudy. He's homered twice today off of Wright. A 2-run homer in the 1st and a solo shot in the 4th. And that will be a single up the middle. So Rudy has himself his 3rd hit of the day. Ron Philly 1 for 2. And he'll lace a single as Rudy is going to hold at 2nd. Wright did pitch an actual 2-hit shutout this day. Try one more batter here. So Jackson now 1 for 2. Oh, he's going to lace a double into left. We got to throw for the lead run and try to get that run cut off. And we're going to let the ball fly through. Oh, man. So 2 runs come in. Jackson will advance to 3rd on a 2-run double, and it's 7-0 lead now, as that's going to be it for Wright as Zim's coming out to the mound. Bill Campbell is going to come in now. He was supposed to pitch in the last game, but didn't, so oops. So he will pitch in this game. The Red Sox down 7-0 now. They're digging a deep hole. And Slater will strike out. But their Angels had another 2 runs. They lead at 7-0 halfway through. So Knapp on cruise control. Fisk flies out to center for first out. He's only allowed 1 hit so far. As Bostock will make a diving catch there. Brings up Fred Lynn. Flied out his first time up. Range play of Bostock. He'll make the play for out number 2. The Red Sox cannot seem to do anything against Knapp today. George Scott will line a single up the middle. Only the second hit of the day for the Red Sox. Brings up Dwight Evans. Struck out his first time up. But just like that, he gets a hold of one. And this one's going to go. And the Red Sox are on the board finally. Evans hits a 2-run blast over the Green Monster. And it's now a 7-2 game. The Red Sox finally on the board. Hobson up now, 0 for 1. And he'll strike out swing. But the Red Sox do get on the board, and after 5 full, trail at 7-2. The Red Sox looking for a quick inning here to get back up to bat. Chalk up now, 1 for 2. And he strikes out. Campbell gets him. So Campbell now with an ERA of 1.80, a record of 2-1, a couple of saves. Downing up now, and Downing is going to lace a single past Hobson into left field. So 1-out base runner. Brings up Landreau 0 for 3 on the day. And he'll pop one up to Burleson at short. He'll make the play for out number 2. And you can check the scores there. Yankees and Milwaukee both with big leads. So Grich up now 1 for 3 with a run scored. And he will... Nope, that's going to go foul the first time, but this will be a single now up the middle. Downing will hold it second. The Red Sox looking to get out of the inning here. Campbell's going to have to bear down here. And he does. He gets Bostock swinging. So still remains a 5-run lead going to the bottom of the 6th. Burleson leads it off 0 for 2. Oh, and Burleson will lace a single. That would have been a home run if he was a power hitter. But he is weak against righties, so it's only a single, but we'll take it as we need base runners. So Jerry Remy 1 for 2 on the day. And he'll line up to Grich. Out number 1. Jim Wright 0 for 2 on the day. And he strikes out swinging. 2 down now in the Red Sox 6th. Captain Kali Yastrzemski 0 for 1 with a walk. And he'll ground out to Jackson. A throw over to Fairley to retire the side. So the Red Sox still trailed by 5 going into the 7th. Joe Rudy's been a couple of home runs and a single today. 3 runs batted in. And he strikes out, so Rudy is finally retired. Ron Fairley singled his last 2 at-bats, 2 for 3 on the day. And he strikes out. So Campbell's excellent against lefties. Much better against righties than he is against lefties. Ron Jackson 2 for 3 with a double. And he'll draw a 2-out walk. Brings up Tony Salita 0 for 2 with a run scored. And he'll strike out looking. 7th inning stretch time. So how many home runs did Harmon Kilgore hit in 1964? 49, 25, or 50? I don't know. I'm going to go with 49. Lock in your answers there. Here we go. It was 49. So thank you, Mr. Brody and Miss Maggs, for the trivia question. As Harmon Kilgore hit 49 home runs in 1964. Alright, so Carlton Fisk up now. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in the bottom of the 7th. Definitely some work to do as they're down by 5. Knapp back out there. Been very economical today. 78 pitches through 6 innings. And he lines out to Jackson at third for out number 1. Fisk, now Lynn up now. He's flown out twice. Range check on Rich. And he'll get in front of it. Ooh, we commit an error though. It's off of his glove. So the Red Sox have a runner on with 1 down on the error by Grich. George Scott 1 for 2. And he'll get a good pitch to hit here. And this is going to be a range check on Jackson. He's a 4 range. Oh, and he's going to commit an error too. And he'll muff it. So the Red Sox have 2 runners on after 2 errors by the Angels. So Dwight Evans, who had a 2-run home run to get the Red Sox on the board in the 5th, is up now with 2 runners on and 1 out. And he'll draw a walk, so that'll load the bases. Sure. Okay, so the base is loaded now with 1 down for Butch Hobson. Red Sox need a big hit here, as that's going to be it for Knapp, as Dyer Miller is coming in. So Knapp is responsible for all the base runners. Dyer Miller making an appearance. He's got a record of 4-2 with 2 saves, 3.19 ERA, 37 innings pitched, 30 hits allowed, 22 walks and 18 strikeouts, and has surrendered 2 homers. So big opportunity for the Red Sox here in the bottom of the 7th. See if they can capitalize. Ooh, and Hobson will get a good pitch to hit here. Ah, but he's going to ground into a double play. Oh, man. And that will end the inning. So a good chance for the Red Sox there. Goes by the boards. And they trail at 7-2 after 7 full. Campbell back on the hill. And it's going to be a bunt. And Fisk will field it, and he'll be retired. Route number 1. Downing up now 2 for 3 with a double. And make that his 2nd double as he'll split the gap there. So Landreau up now 0 for 4 in the day. And he's going to ground it out to Burleson at short. He will get in front of it. Oh, and Burleson's going to commit an error here. So that's a throw post Scott off the bag. So I'll put runners at the corners with Grich up now. Oh boy. And that is going to be it for Campbell, I think. And now we'll leave Campbell in. What on the batter? Ooh. And he'll lace a single. That'll bring home Downing. Bostock up now 0 for 4. And he strikes out for out number 2. So it's an 8-2 lead now for the Angels. Joe Rudy 3 for 4 with a couple of home runs. I think we're going to take Campbell out here. And let's see, who are we going to bring in? Guess we'll bring in Stanley again. See if he can redeem himself a little bit. Rudy's 3 for 4 with a couple of home runs. 3 runs batted in. And he'll get him to pop out to short. Burleson will make the catch. And that'll do it. But the Angels tack on another run, and after 7.5, lead at 8-2. Top of the order, Burleson, Remy, and Rice up against Miller. Burleson's 1 for 3 on the day. And he will fly up to Bostock in center for out number 1. As he makes a diving catch. So Jerry Remy, 1 for 3 with a single. And he'll fly out to center for out number 2. And Rice, 0 for 3 on the day. Get that 0 for 4 as he flies out as Bostock makes all 3 putouts in the inning. And the Red Sox go in order in the 8th. So ahead to the 9th, the Red Sox down by 6. Stanley back in there. And a ground ball back to him. Gets in front of it. And he'll make the play over to Scott for out the ball. So Ron Jackson having another great day, 2 for 3 with a double. 2 runs batted in. And he will fly out to Yastrzemski left for out number 2. So the Red Sox in danger of winning their 3rd game in a row unless they can have a miracle comeback. So lead up now. He is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts and a walk. And he gets his first hit of the day, a single to right. Good chalk. 1 for 4. And back-to-back 2-out singles. California threatening once again. Ryan Downey 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and 2 runs batted in. Range play on Remy. He will get in front of it. It's going to be off the pitcher's foot and bounces right to Remy, so that must be the rare play there. And he'll make the play. So that'll do it. So the Angels have a 6-run lead going into the bottom of the 9th. So the Red Sox have their work cut out for them here. Yastrzemski will lead it off. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. And then he'll pop one out to short. His chalk is under it. Hallsworth makes the play for out number 1. So 1 down in the Red Sox 9th for Fisk. 0 for 3 on the day. And he will ground out the chalk at short. It's going to be a range check here. And he will make the play for out number 2. So Red Sox down to their last out. Lynn 0 for 3 reached error his last out, but this will do it for the Red Sox as most likely. Chalk gets in front of it. And he will make the play over to Fairley for out number 3. Nope, out number 2. George Scott up now. And he's going to lace a double, so it's not over yet for the Red Sox. And Lynn will come and score. No, Lynn will move to 3rd as they hold him there. Down by 6. Didn't want to risk it. Almost done there, Mr. Brody. As Dwight Evans up now. He's 1 for 2 with a homer. Responsible for the only Red Sox runs. And he will hit one in the center. Bostock should be able to make the catch here. And he does. And that is it for the Red Sox as they fall to the Angels for the 2nd straight day by a score of 8-2. This one was never even close. Much different than the 5-0 Red Sox win in the actual game. So the Red Sox drop another one. And now fall 2 games behind their pace at 39-21. They've lost their last 3 games. Jim Wright takes the loss, 4-3 now, 4 2/3 innings, 10 hits allowed, 7 runs, all of them earned, 1 walk and 2 strikeouts. So this time he allowed 7 runs. And Knapp actually pitched a great game. He gets the win. He's 5-7, 6 1/3 innings, 4 hits allowed, 2 runs on the 2-run homer by Evans. That was it. 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. Red Sox bullpen was a lot better today. Fortunately, they are already deep in the hole. Dyer Miller gets his 3rd save of the season. For the Angels, Rich was 3 for 5 with an RBI and a run scored. Joe Rudy 3 for 5 with three runs scored, 3 RBIs. He is the player of the game. 3 for 5 with two homers. Let's see. Raley was 2 for 3 with 2 runs batted in. 2 for 5 with 2 runs scored. Jackson 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs. He continued his hot hitting up to 385 now. Salito 1 for 4, no runs scored. Chalk 2 for 5, and Downing was 3 for 5 with 2 RBIs and a run scored. The Red Sox, not much going there. White Evans 1 for 3 with a 1 run scored, a 2 runs batted, a 2-run home run, counting for the only Red Sox runs. And George Scott was 2 for 4 with a run scored. So that was it for the Red Sox as they fall to the Angels for the second straight day. 8-2. And they'll try to salvage a game tomorrow. So let's check the standings here as the Red Sox go down. So the Red Sox lead is now 1 as Milwaukee has won. And I think the Yankees won too. So the Red Sox lead in Milwaukee is just 1 game now. And 5 games ahead of the Yankees with the win. And the Kansas City loss. The Angels are now only 1.5 games behind the Royals. Texas 2.5. So that'll do it. So thank you for joining me. Let's see who's going to be pitching for the Red Sox tomorrow. Red Sox will send Louis Tion to try to right the ship, as the Red Sox have lost 3 in a row now. Get back to their winning ways, and gets Pete Broberg for the California Angels. Thank you for joining me and Mr. Brody, and we'll see you in the next video. If you like these videos, like and subscribe, and we'll have more of these videos coming, and let us know what kind of videos you like. And right now, we just kind of play it by feel. Whatever we feel like playing, we play. So thank you for joining me. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye now. Say goodnight to your fans, Mr. Brody. Say goodnight, Mr. Brody. Say goodnight to all your buddies. Good night. Bye-bye now.